Have you ever tried standing on one leg and counting to 10? It sounds almost too simple to matter. But what if I told you that at age 75, being able to balance for just 10 seconds could mean you're ahead of most people your age? Not because you're athletic, not because you're extraordinary, but because balance is one of the clearest signs of how well your body and brain are aging together. Today, we're going to gently explore why this small test matters so much and what it really says about your future independence. Balance is a whole-body conversation. When you stand on one leg, something remarkable happens. Your foot muscles activate, your ankle stabilizes, your thigh tightens, your hips adjust, your core engages, your eyes focus, your brain constantly recalculates. Balance is not just about your legs. It's a conversation between your muscles, your nerves, your inner ear, and your brain. I once met a retired engineer named Thomas, 76. He considered himself not very athletic, but he could stand on one leg for 15 seconds without wobbling. His doctor told him, "That's a good sign. Your systems are communicating well. When balance works smoothly, it suggests coordination is intact. When it doesn't, it may signal early weakness, nerve changes, or slowed reaction time." 10 seconds may seem small, but it reflects something much bigger. Most people quietly lose this skill. Here's something many don't realize. After 70, balance declines, often without us noticing. Why? Because daily life doesn't challenge it anymore. We hold railings. We avoid uneven ground. We sit more often. We move carefully. Margaret, 79, told me she felt steady until her granddaughter asked her to try standing on one leg during a playful moment in the kitchen. She lasted 3 seconds. She was surprised. She hadn't fallen. She hadn't felt dizzy, but her balance reserve, her backup system, was shrinking. Balance isn't about whether you fall today. It's about how much stability you have in reserve when something unexpected happens. A curb, a slippery floor, a sudden turn. If you can hold steady for 10 seconds at 75, you likely have a stronger safety margin than many of your peers. It's closely linked to fall risk. Falls are one of the most serious health risks after 70. But falls rarely happen because someone is simply old. They happen when balance, strength, and reaction time decline together. Robert, 82, walked every day. He felt active, but he never practiced standing on one leg. One afternoon, he tripped on a small crack in the sidewalk. He later admitted, "I just couldn't correct myself in time." That correction, that split-second adjustment, depends on balance. Being able to stand on one leg for 10 seconds suggests your stabilizing muscles and reflexes are responsive. It doesn't guarantee you'll never fall, but it dramatically improves your odds of catching yourself. Balance is quiet protection. Balance reflects brain health. Here's something fascinating. Balance is deeply connected to cognitive function. The brain must process signals from your eyes, your joints, and your inner ear, all within milliseconds. If those signals slow down, balance suffers. Linda, 74, began practicing balance exercises after noticing small memory lapses. Not because balance cures memory issues, but because she wanted to challenge coordination. After several months, she felt sharper and more confident physically. Movement and brain health are deeply connected. When you challenge balance, you stimulate neural pathways. You ask the brain to adapt. If you can balance for 10 seconds at 75, it often suggests your coordination systems remain strong and responsive. It's not just about muscles. It's about communication inside your body. The good news: balance can improve quickly. Here's the most encouraging part. Unlike some age-related changes, balance often improves relatively quickly with practice. Just 5 minutes a day, standing near a wall and lifting one foot, practicing heeled two-toe walking, gentle Tai Chi movements, light strength exercises for hips and ankles. Margaret, remember her 3-second result? After practicing daily for 6 weeks, she reached 12 seconds. She didn't become an athlete. She simply became more aware. The body responds to attention, even in our 70s and 80s. If you tried the test and struggled, don't feel discouraged. Think of it as information, not failure. Confidence is just as important as strength. There's something emotional about balance. When people feel steady, they move differently. They walk with more confidence. They go out more. They participate. When people feel unsteady, they withdraw. They avoid stairs. They skip outings. They shrink their world. Thomas once said something powerful. It's not the standing on one leg that matters. It's knowing I can. That quiet confidence changes posture, stride, and decision-making. 10 seconds isn't just a number. It's reassurance. Now I'd like you to try something simple. Stand near a counter or wall. Lift one foot. Count slowly to 10. How did it feel? Easy? Challenging? Surprising? Be honest, not critical. If you reached 10 seconds at 75, you are truly ahead of many. That's something to appreciate. If you didn't, that's not a verdict. It's an invitation. An invitation to practice, to strengthen, to protect your independence. Because balance is more than a party trick. It's stability. It's safety. It's freedom. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Were you able to hold for 10 seconds? How old are you and what was your result? Your experience may encourage someone else to try. If this video helped you see your body in a new way, please like it and subscribe for more thoughtful conversations about aging well. And share this with someone who believes small abilities don't matter. Because sometimes, the smallest test reveals the strongest sign of vitality.